What's up, you guys? DragonKnight Duelist here, and I'm excited to bring you guys an introduction to my channel. Before I get started, guys, I just want to give you a quick background about myself. My name is Ben, and I've been playing Yu-Gi-Oh! For about 4 years now. This coming September will actually be my first year of competitive play. And so, before I get into about what my channel is going to be about, guys, just want to kind of give you guys how I got interested into the game and just a little bit about myself. I actually first started being interested in Yu-Gi-Oh! I believe it was in 2008. I believe it was. Yeah, it was 2008. And just me and a friend of mine, David, we got together once I started collecting a whole bunch of cards. Just wanted to kind of see what the game was about. I actually first heard about the game when it first came out in 2002. And I saw some of the first episodes, like, this is a pretty interesting show. But unfortunately, my mom and dad did not allow me to watch it for reasons unknown. I am not quite sure. But anyway, I seriously got into the game in 2008, again, like I said before. And it was actually on my way back from work. And I was just trying to figure out something in the heck to do. I was home by myself, and I thought, like, you know what? I'm going to go down to the local card store and just buy some Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards just to kind of see what this game is all about and just kind of see what it's like. And before I knew it, guys, I got Yu-Gi-Oh! Drunk. Ever since then, I have been collecting cards left and right, making decks hand over fist. I mean, you name it. I mean, I enjoy this game just as much as anybody else does. And pretty much that was my intro into Yu-Gi-Oh! Me and my friend David, we just, after I told him I started collecting cards, he came over and told me a little bit about the game because he got into it right when it first came out. And, you know, buying the Blue Eyes, the Kaiba deck, getting Blue Eyes White Dragon, I mean, who doesn't want to have a 3000 beater that no one else can pretty much get over, you know? But he would come over and I would go over to his house and we would just play casual duels, just put together cards that we enjoyed playing, and before we knew it, that's just kind of how I got started learning how to play the game. And before long, I finally was told by David, like, hey dude, they've actually got a ban list where they tell you what kind of cards you can play, what cards you can't play, and how many cards, only a certain amount of cards that you can play in your deck. I'm like, oh, that's kind of cool, but at the same time that kind of sucks, because at that time I was running 3 Pot of Greeds in my fun deck, so who doesn't want to get stuff for free, you know? So, but anyway, we finally realized that there was a ban list and kind of tweaked our decks just so it'd be a little bit more competitive and a lot more realistic. And so shortly thereafter, we actually found out that Yu-Gi-Oh! Actually had a whole bunch of tournaments that actually goes around not only in the United States but also throughout the world. And I was like, holy cow, I had no idea that this card game was actually that serious. And so it came out to find out that, yeah, it pretty much was as serious as what I had heard. And shortly thereafter, we ended up finding locals not terribly far from where I live right now. It's probably about a good 45-minute drive. People are probably thinking, well, it's a pretty good drive. Well, yeah, it is, but if you're driving to a place where you enjoy playing the game of Yu-Gi-Oh!, it really doesn't seem that far anyway. But anyway, so yeah, once we finally found our locals, we started doing a whole bunch of play testing and started making competitive decks. And mine really wasn't exactly that competitive, but just kind of want to tell you guys the deck that I first started out with is DragonKnight. Yes, I am a DragonKnight player. I love that deck to death, you guys. I will never put that deck down. I can't tell you guys how much I enjoy playing that deck, and I've came close to topping a regional with it. And so after getting that all together from the Dragon Legion structure deck, finally became a lot more competitive deck once I finally got it all together. And right now I'm just gonna, guys, if you're watching this, a big shout out to my friends Max Reynolds and Jake Hansinto. They are the 2 guys that I met at my locals, and after going there for a couple weeks, I definitely became a lot more interested in the game, and they were the guys who taught me like how to effectively play the game, how to make right plays. This is the wrong play. Helped me realize the mistakes that I made during gameplay and what I needed to do to correct those mistakes to become a better player. So that's kind of my introduction into Yu-Gi-Oh! Guys. You know, I absolutely love this game. I want to continue playing this game. I will probably play this game till the day I die, and I mean that. And so, just real quickly, I just kind of want to give you guys an update on the purpose of my channel. I know I've posted a couple videos in the past as well, but I just want to kind of give you guys an intro of what my channel is going to be about and what I would like to do with my channel, but also I want to get your guys' inputs on what you guys would like to see in my channel. And just before I get into some of the pointers that I wrote down that I want to run across to you guys, is something that I definitely found out about Yu-Gi tubing was all the different Yu-Gi tubers on what they implemented into their videos. And the big thing that stuck out to me is how much they emphasized on how much they wanted the viewers to be a part of their channel, and how they got ideas from you, the viewers. A lot of the things that you liked that they did, and some of the things you didn't like they didn't do, and so on and so forth. And so I wanted to apply that same exact philosophy and apply it into my channel as well. And so first off, guys, just the purpose of my channel is simply I want to get better at the game, and at the same time I want to give back to the community and just help any of the people who are playing the game of Yu-Gi-Oh! And just help them be better players in the game of Yu-Gi-Oh! And just to develop them into becoming a lot better players as well. And yeah, if you guys notice, I'm just kind of looking up and down. This is actually the little notes that I actually ended up writing down just so I could kind of keep myself on track. But yeah, definitely it's to help others become better at the game. One of the things that I just enjoy doing, that to my heart's content, is I enjoy teaching people. You know, whether it be in some sort of classroom, teaching them, giving a lecture, whatever it may be, just something that I've always enjoyed doing is just teaching people, regardless of what it is, whether it be helpful advice, maybe personal agendas, something may come up. And I know this is kind of on a little rabbit trail, but this is just something that I just really enjoy doing, is just teaching people. And this is something I definitely want to do through my channel, and I just hope that it definitely reaches out to the community and people definitely recognize my passion, not only for the game but also for other people as well, and trying to get them to become better players in the game of Yu-Gi-Oh! And also another thing for the purpose, guys, is I want to bring footage that you guys want to see. I do have some of the things that I would like to do personally, but most of all, I want to get these videos out to you guys and to see what you would like to see. You know, whether it be upcoming cards that are going to be released, if you want me to do card reviews on them, or even card reviews on current cards, it really does not matter to me, guys. You know, if what you guys want, I will definitely do my best to give you what you guys want. If you guys want to give me side deck tips, you know, that's something that I've always wanted to do. Side deck is just very interesting. I've definitely done some coverages at some regionals. If you guys haven't seen any of my videos from Nats, it was definitely a wonderful experience. And just some of the different side decks that I ended up seeing, it's like, holy cow, I would never have thought of siding that card, and asked them, it's like, why did you side this, and why everyone's siding this, why didn't you side that? And granted, it's all personal preference, but I definitely could understand their perspective on why they wanted to side using that card. And so yeah, if you guys want me to give side deck tips, whether you want to do archetype analysis, whatever it may be, card discussions on banned cards, or even on cards that are currently being played right now, or even if it's just simple as a Q&A segment, it really does not matter to me, guys. I want to hear your voices on what you would like to see, and I will put that up on my channel so that way you guys can see the stuff that you are wanting to see, that you specifically want to see, and I'm just not rambling on about a whole bunch of nonsense. And on that same note, I have a couple of upcoming ideas that I actually want to run by you guys. The first one, I've actually got a title for some of these. The first one is called Under the Radar, and what this segment is going to be about cards that can definitely make an impact on gameplay on individual duels. Whether you're playing against Evil Swarms, whether it's against E-Dragons. Oh my gosh, E-Dragons, I don't even want to get into that discussion right now. It'll only see how better or even how worse the deck ends up getting once September rolls around. But just kind of a sneak peek of one of the cards that I'm definitely thinking about doing. This is one of the personal favorites of mine. I came across this at my locals while I was playing up against an E-Dragon player. It's kind of weird why he ended up siding this, and after he made it clear on why he mained this, he mained one and then sided the second one. And after talking to him and what he thought was going to be very effective, especially up against the mirror match, and after he dropped this card on me, I was like, holy crap, what the heck does this card do? I have not heard of this card, and once I finally realized, like, crud, I am in a crap load of trouble right now. And that card, guys, is Stygian Dirge. If you guys do not know what this card is, it says reduce the levels of all face-up monsters your opponent controls by 1. Now, it may not sound a whole lot, but think about it, guys. The past couple formats have been very heavy Xyz formats. And what is, I'm sure you guys already know the answer to this, but what is the most common thing that every monster card has that is very important to it? It's its level. You drop this card on an E-Dragon player, it resorts them into having to make rank 6 plays. How many rank 6 plays do they have in their extra deck? None. Zilch, nada, 0. This card says, no, you guys are not going to go into your Draco Sacks. You're not going to go into your Big Eye plays. I am up on the field. You guys are just going to stay as the single dragons as you are. That's it. And it is definitely a very effective card, you guys. And I'm not going to go into any big details about this card because I'm wanting to save that for the segment I'm going to do. But that's just a sneak peek of what's to come, you guys. I'm very excited about this segment. I've thought about this one a lot. You know, leave in the comment section down below. Please leave your comments on what you think about this upcoming segment. Would you guys like to see it? And if you guys do, please give me some tips on what kind of cards you would like to see. And another one that I'm thinking about doing is called Blast from the Past. Now, what this one is going to entail is talk about cards that are currently on the ban list and their impact that they had on the game of Yu-Gi-Oh! Now, I've only been knowledgeable about the game, we know, with the ban list and how rules go and how Konami functions. That's a totally different topic. I could probably spend an hour going about all the bull crap that Konami has had to put the players through, but I'm not going to get off sidetracked with that. That is for a different video. But yeah, I want to go over cards that have had an impact in the game of Yu-Gi-Oh! And I'm wanting to start earlier, like starting with like the most recent ban list, and that was March of this year. And I'm just wanting to start with something simple, you know, just start with everybody's fuzzy little friend Sangen. Everybody can relate to Sangen. I'm sure everybody has run it in their decks one way or another. And it's just a very simple, generic card. You can throw into any kind of deck that you want, and boom, it works. So unfortunately, it is banned. I am very sad when I heard that Sangen got banned. So yeah, that's just kind of something I'm wanting to start out. Again, if you guys want to hear anything more about that segment, please, again, leave your comments down below, or if you want to personal message me, it doesn't matter. Contact me in any way you guys can to give your opinions. Something else I'm wanting to definitely do is talk about some of my favorite archetypes. Now, definitely, again, like I said, I am a DragonKnight player. I've played the deck ever since it came out, so I definitely know a lot about the deck, and I can definitely give a lot of pointers on how to play the deck and what is very good about the deck, what's the flaws about it, how the different combos work. And another one that I've not recently picked up, but I have messed with in the past, but I've picked it up again, and that is Evils. And I'm sure many of you have heard about Evils, you know, with the Evil Swords Lagia and their little small little buddies, you know, Westlow, Najasho, Serato, all the other little guys that they run. So I've definitely picked that one up for play testing and just kind of casual play. I've also taken it to my locals just to kind of see how I can better increase it as a competitive deck. and it definitely does have some potential. It is a much slower deck. It is not capable of keeping up with the super pace meta right now with E-Dragon and the Prophecy running around crazy. So, but yeah, that is definitely something I'm thinking about doing. Also, again, like I mentioned before, if you guys want to see a certain archetype that you would want me to analyze and maybe even put as a permanent segment on my video, again, leave your comments down below or PM again if you guys want to see something more along those lines. Also, I also am a big into trading, buying. It really doesn't matter. If I want to get cards, I will either trade you or just upfront buying from you. I've actually got a whole bunch of trades going on right here. It's a whole bunch of stacks that I've got organized right now. They're making their way slowly into a binder right now, but I'm just been swamped with work, you guys, and hopefully now this will be like I can finally get this done and up on a video for you guys to see. I also trade and sell playmats as well. And here's one of my personal favorites. I'm sure any of you guys who see this, you are probably going to go nuts over it. And yeah, this is one of my favorite Blackluster Soldier playmats. I'm sure you guys would definitely love to have this. I will be more than willing to sell it or trade it to you guys. You know, just PM me with any offers that you may have. And yeah, I actually have a whole stash over here in the corner, guys. I will have that up in a video also. Just solely with any kind of trading and selling that I'm willing to do. So yeah, that's pretty much it, you guys. I was hoping this video would be a little bit short, but I am about running on about 16 minutes right about now. So I'm just gonna quick wrap this little video up. Again, please comment, rate, and subscribe to my channel. Guys, if you have any friends that are wanting to look for good Yu-Gi-Oh content, please definitely direct them over to my channel. Granted, guys, I am brand new at this. I am just learning the tricks of the trade, but I am going to do everything in my power to where I can bring good quality video to you guys that you will not only enjoy, but something that you can also learn from as well. You know, again, please thumbs up the video. If I can definitely get 25 or more likes, I will definitely put up another video for you guys. I'm not quite sure where I'm starting out. I will probably end up doing the Blast from the Past or the Under the Radar segment or something else. If you guys want me to start doing something else, just please say so. Any ideas you have, no idea is a bad idea. I am taking ideas as much as possible. I do not care. So yeah, that's pretty much it, you guys. I'm really excited about putting up more videos for you guys in the future. This is definitely the first step, and I will catch you guys later. Thank you for watching.